me now. Look at the thousands. Look at the diamonds. Look at my bitch. Look at my drop. Look at me now. Fuck nigga, look at me now. Alright, we get the top. I don't know why I was singing the Dirk song for this song, but I just felt like singing. Anyways, what's up? What's happening? It's Big K Beezy. We back in this thing. K too good as shit, but good at Patron. Big dog want a ton. Patron nigga, I want a ton. You heard me? But anyways, we hit the top. So this Karrahbooo and Lil Yachty shit still going on. I thought they pieced it up. It was cool. There was copacetic and all that type of activities and hoopla and all that, this and that. But apparently they ain't cool. They still got a little beef. They still got some issues. Because she apparently slams Lil Yachty for lying. Says he won't let her leave Concrete Boys. Now, if you don't know, this has been going on for a while. I ain't going to recap it. Basically, she kind of disappeared. It was going on concert tours. Fans were asking where was Karrahbooo. Apparently some fan that seen her somewhere said that, oh, Yachty ain't letting her perform, yada, yada, yada. I can't quote it exactly, but basically she kind of out the group. Yachty angrily, I think it was like a day before his birthday. Was it? I think it was 2024. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, came out, said whatever he said. Also, like, stop effing with Mitch. So we don't know if we're getting the Safe Place podcast with him and Mitch again. Stop effing with Mitch. Went off on Karrahbooo, said she treat people bad. She thinks she's this and that. He writes all her raps, yada, yada, yada. And it's been going on. They've been having back and forths. They've been going back and forth. It's been like that for a minute. So again, we're thinking, because it got to the point, it looks like they squashed their beef. Everything was cool. We like, all right, finally it's over. The chapter's done. Whatever. Niggas can move on with their life. But no. Because as we see now, there's more beef. Sorry, I keep looking over there. I thought someone was calling for me. I got the window open. Niggas be talking outside sometimes. I think, oh, nigga, you looking for me? But anyways. But apparently, no, she back at it. She recently got arrested and stuff. I don't even think I did a video on that. And like the footage came out and shit, and then people were looking at her in a bad light. But anyways, let's talk about it. So, Karrahbooo recently took to Instagram Live to accuse Lil Yachty of some shady business practices amid her attempt to leave Concrete Boys. Karrahbooo has been trying to get out of her contract with Lil Yachty's Concrete Boys since July of 2024 and has been in a bitter feud with Yachty himself. In that time in August, the pair briefly squashed their issues, though Karrahbooo said that she was still in a 360 deal. It now appears that the heat is back on thanks to her newest comments on Instagram Live. Let's read the quote now. Dry mouth, fat neck looking as bitch, she said about Lil Yachty. You previously claimed she finally parted ways with Concrete Boys. Shut the F up, you lying ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to part ways and you won't effing let me go. Damn, she continued. What they're doing right now is some effed up ish. She accused Yachty of trying to secure 20% of her earnings and also claimed that the group would not have been hot without her. I mean, like I said in the past video, she kind of was the face besides Lil Yachty, because we know he's like the established artist or whatever. Like, we do know. Sorry, sometimes I'm like, is a nigga looking for me? Anyways, I know I'm dodging the fizz, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, what was I saying? She was the face besides Yachty of the group. Not to say the other niggas wasn't doing anything, they wasn't rapping, but like she stood out, mainly being the only girl. She stood out. So of course, and again, the On the Radar freestyle, everybody's like, yo, who's the girl? She tough. She got a little motion. Like, I heard her name before the other people in the group. So this one I knew, I'm like, okay, she really like a face of the group besides Yachty. So again, I'm not gonna say without her the group wouldn't be as hot, because Yachty is there, and that was Yachty's group, and he was like helping them niggas, and I think because of Yachty's name as well, niggas would have paid attention to it regardless. But anyways, what was I saying? I be tweaking sometimes because I be like, oh, what the fuck I be on? But anyways, bro, hold on. Alright, sorry, I had to cut that out a little bit. But anyways, like I was saying, like, yeah, she was like, I'm not going to say the figurehead. I still think her and Yachty later on her, but Yachty in general made the group hot again. It is a fucked up situation. I do understand that, but it's business practices. He's trying to make something off. I'm surprised her if she left him and let's say she signed with a different person or label or whatever, he wouldn't seek to get paid out of that newer deal for what he's owed on her contract or whatever. And the fact she says she's in a 360 deal, I'm not surprised. Again, yeah, you were his assistant or whatever, y'all was friends or whatever. But again, it's business at the end of the day. It's business first, friendship second. You weren't a proven artist, so I can understand this nigga like, I'm trying to make what I can off of you. Let's keep going. Be thankful nobody knew about your label until I popped off, she said. QC did not want none of those boys on the label. Again, I don't know. Lil Yachty and Karrahbooo's beef kicked into high gear last summer after one of the latter's fans accused the former of bullying her out of the concrete boys. That's what it was. I forgot about that. That's what it was. That's what the fan said. Shortly after that, Yachty went on an explosive rant saying that he wrote every verse Karrahbooo ever rapped and that he dressed her. He also hit back against the allegation that he was holding her music up, saying that her music wasn't dropping because she had no music to drop. It was a scathing rant that still did not come with releasing the Concrete Boy signee from her contract. Over a year removed from the original split, and the pair don't seem to be any closer to a resolution of any kind. As for Karrahbooo herself, she has kept busy this year, opening for Key Glock on his Glockavelli tour. What she does next musically remains to be seen. Again, it's easier said than done. They could work it. I don't know. They could work it out. Maybe like, yeah, whoever wants to sign her and take the chance on her, bro. Because I just don't know. I really just don't know. Or maybe she got to like podcast or make clothes or something. At least musically, yeah, sure, whatever. Unless it's a 360, like he eats off everything you do, then at that point, hey, but hey, we'll see what happens with it. I just don't know what to say anymore. This shit, I'm surprised it's still going on, and we'll see what the fuck happens. I don't know. These niggas need to go to therapy. I know they ain't a couple, but these niggas need to go to therapy and figure it the fuck out. That's really all I gotta say about this little situation. But what do y'all think about this? Y'all already know what it is. Your friendly neighborhood cat A signing off for today. The Black TJ did while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more to hear me. And I'm gone. Slime Zoom. Peace out, else gang. Aye.